Good morning, beautiful. It is Friday, August 10th, 2018. It's Friday. I'm in my pajamas in the front yard, and I give 0 Fs. Right? My phone says it's 14 degrees right now, but I'm just double checking it. Work. Yeah, no, that's what I thought. It's 21 right now, and we are under a heat wave from today until Sunday. Heat wave. There's heat waves happening all over Canada right now, actually, back in the Okanagan. My son back there is under a heat wave warning. And then we are here, and then in lots of other places as well. Ooh. I am feeling better today. I think there's just a whole series of things that kind of took over me the last couple of days and haven't really been feeling great. And now that it's public, I can share here too. I'm sending waves of prayers. I've got my cousins in a prayer circle right now, all over the world actually, because my cousin's daughter lost her 2-month-old baby. It happened a couple of days ago, and she's quite a young mom. This is her second child, and her first one's like 2.5, but she's just early 20s, and she fell asleep with her baby, and she woke up and the baby was unresponsive. And so of course paramedics were called and they revived, but there was no brain activity, so they didn't continue on. A poor girl thought that she had drowned her baby with breast milk because she was nursing, but what had actually happened is baby had appendicitis, and that is what ended her life. So I know it's not a better thing, but hopefully this young mom, it'll help her heart heal. So that's why it's just been kind of a weird and rough sort of week. I grew up with my cousins. They're like sisters to me, and having them go through stuff that I can't be there for is really heartbreaking, but the power of prayer is more than amazing. So now that it is public, I am allowed to kind of talk about it, and if you could please keep them in your prayers as well. They need strength. This is just, it's so hard on the family. And unfortunately, the baby's dad's side of the family had just recently lost somebody as well, a young man. So it's extra tough on them, and they need some extra love. So if you don't mind saying a prayer for them today, I would very much appreciate that. And I'm sure they would too. So you think to yourself, oh my goodness, that's so tragic. You cannot let that take you down. Which is why we have Celebrate the Beauty, moments of gratitude. Look at this. I have Phlox flowers. I actually brought my phone out. JT guarded them for me, and look, they're so pretty. I thought they were a little more buttony, like these guys over here. But it's literally been many years since I've seen Phlox growing. I thought it grew more like this, like that sort of thing, but they're not. Here we are walking around the yard in our pajamas. It's like 10:30 in the morning. I don't even care. So look, these are going to be so beautiful, and it's going to regenerate itself. So I may actually just make that bigger. So I am so excited about that. I'm actually happy about the heat wave. I like the heat. So we're gonna go out and get our stuff done this morning, come home and stay hydrated, change out the water for the animals, But I'm telling you, there's always, in a moment of tragedy, look for the helpers. There's always going to be a helper, and be a helper. It's just those things, right? So there is gratitude here today, and I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that I get to wake up in my home with my family. I'm grateful that I can be strong for them. Whew. I'm grateful for a lot of little things, and when you're grateful for the little things, it adds up to being grateful for the big things. And those waves of gratitude and love that you put out into the universe, it really does expand, like throwing a rock into the pond. So I'm talking with my hands here. That ripple effect, it just keeps going. So it's I really value you guys being here and adding to that positive moment, to the moment of beauty, to the moment of gratitude, because when we pull it together, it becomes a bigger thing, and it's great. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate having you here as a soundboard. I appreciate your gratitude comments. I appreciate you watching these little moments in the morning and having a better day because of it. I'm very grateful for that. I'm very grateful that I've learned how to share, that I've learned how to open up, and that I've learned how to be strong and be able to communicate that to other people so that they can also be strong. Because it's not something that you just do. It's something that you learn from other people. It's something that you're shown. It's a lead by example. And it's not always easy, and it's not always perfect. And that is a good part of life. All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out here with me, celebrating the beauty. 365 days of gratitude. I love you, and I will see you again tomorrow.